Hello everyone, welcome back to another question from series of 30 Days of Pandas in LeetCode. Today we are going to solve the question Rearrange Product Tables and what it needs us to do is that we have an input of table products with the columns product ID, store 1, 2, 3, all of them integer. And what we need to do is to write a solution to rearrange the products so each row has product ID, store, and price. And if a product is not available in a specific store, we do not include that row with that product ID and store combination in the result table. And the return structure could be in any order, so sort values does not exist in this example, in this question. And when we take a look at the example, we have, for example, product ID 0 with being available in 3 different stores with all the values for each store. And product 1 does not exist in a store 2, so it's null. And when we change the structure, we see that the store 2 for product ID 1 does not exist because it was null, and you cannot see this at the table that we need to return. As I have mentioned before in the series of introduction to pandas, we have a functionality called melt that is designed to change the structure from horizontal structure in the data frame to the vertical structure. And before I mentioned that horizontal structure are easier for human to read, but when you're working with the machines, vertical structure is much easier to deal with, to do different tasks and functionalities run on each row and column. To do this, we are going to go for this solution with a melt. So we take the products data frame called .melt, and what we need to give as an input is that as a first step we give the, in fact, because it's a melt, we need to call the pd.melt, and we give the products as the input. Sorry for this mistake. And then what we need is id vars, and this will indicate what will be the variables that goes for the what would be used as the information to create these IDs for each row of this new table that we have. And in this case, we are going to use the product ID. As you see here, we have the product ID here, and then the product ID will be called multiple times for each row to be the ID for that row. Then we want to see where should we get our values, and the values for those information that we are going to show is store 1, 2, 3. So we go store 1, store 2, and store 3. Now the case in this question says that if the information for the cost of that price of that product in that store is null, it means that it doesn't exist. We do not put it in the final data frame. And in order to do that, we simply use the function dropna, because when we change this structure, the null value will automatically come as a row, and dropna take a look at the row, and if value in one of the cells is null, it simply drop the whole row for us. And finally, we should rename the structure to return the data frame as it asked us in the question. So we have the variable changed to a store and value changed to price. And as you see, it moves all the information for the prices to the column price. And before changing the name, that would be the value. And the variables are the store. So the variable that we have is a store 1, a store 2, store 3 that we have. And in this case, we could sort for the more beautiful output, but it's not really needed. So that is enough. Let's submit. And that's it. Thank you for your attention. If there is any question, please write it in the comment section and I will answer them. And you can help me with following my channel. Thank you.